Hi guys, we're live here from Cisco Live in Orlando, Florida, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about optimized backup and recovery for a Vblock system. And we get that with EMC, Avamar, and data domain products. First I want to talk about some of the integration points that you'll get within your Vblock. You get direct connectivity. That means 10 gig cabling built right into your VCE cabinetry. This eliminates having to set up your own dedicated backup network. It reduces network configuration and port requirements as you go. You also get rapid deployment. All of your hardware and software is pre-tested, pre-integrated, and deployed by a single point of contact, VCE. So if there is a cross-vendor management problem that arises, you only have to do one single support call to VCE itself. Then I want to talk about the specific product aspects of Avamar and data domain. So with these products you get deduplicated daily full backups. This means that you're reducing your backup storage needed by as much as 95%, and really utilizing 99% less of your network because you're only sending change data across. With Avamar and data domain working together, you can actually optimize your deduplication based on your use case or your workload, and distributes it either to source-based or target-based backup. You get fast and easy one-step recovery, and you also get a high reliability and availability product built right into the Avamar data store in the RAIN nodes. RAIN is redundant array for independent nodes. It's like RAID for servers. And of course you get tight coupling with Vmware. So let's talk about Avamar for a second. Avamar is a deduplication software and system, and you get faster backups over your existing network. Avamar works great in both physical and virtual environments because of its tight coupling with Vmware, and you can get flexible deployment depending on your use case. So whether it's remote office, branch office, desktop, laptop, or NAS, we got you covered. And it has that high reliability baked right in that I talked about before. So let's take a look at how this works. The key to Avamar, the secret sauce here, is the client-side global deduplication, because as I said before, you're moving less data across the network. Avamar will divide the data into variable length sub-file segments, put a unique hashtag identifier against these segments, and then see if the data is unique or duplicate. If the data is duplicate, it won't send it across the network. We're only sending across unique blocks. So with Avamar, you'll never back up the same data twice. And it also sends the data compressed and encrypted, so you know you're getting the security that you need for your network. Avamar is also great for protecting business-critical applications. You might spin up individual virtual machines to cover applications in your virtual infrastructure. Well, you also have to back those up. And you can do that with application-specific agents built right into Avamar. That way you ensure that your VM has state consistency in case you need to do a hot backup. Avamar also provides file-level restore for a variety of operating systems, and the best part is that you can deploy as many Avamar agents as you want because you're only charged for deduplicated capacity. Let's take a look at VMware image level backup, and that's because of the tight coupling of Avamar and VMware's vStorage API for data protection. This allows you to do deduplication within as well as across your virtual machines. And this is done by having an Avamar client software that is run on a universal proxy VM. So Avamar sets up this proxy, and then blocks of data are presented to the proxy, which then compares it with the data that's already been backed up. If the data has been backed up before, it won't send it across, but if the data hasn't been backed up, then it will. And this is done through VMware's change block tracking, which can reduce both backup as well as recovery time. So before Avamar, and before its integration with change block restore in this case, when you wanted to go to restore a VM, you had to bring the entire VMDK back across the network. The new way is now you're only bringing across change blocks, and the change blocks are used to reassemble the VM image or a file. And this actually speeds up your recovery time significantly, up to 30 times faster than doing it the old-fashioned way. The other thing you want to look out for in your virtualized converged environment, especially in a Vblock, is you want to make sure that your backup jobs are load balanced across those proxies. Avamar ensures this happens by querying your backup proxies to see which ones are underutilized, and then it'll utilize those more so that your backups are distributed evenly. This leads to 3 times faster backups than the competition. And finally, we have tight integration with VMware vCenter Server, and you can actually browse to VMware vCenter Server from within Avamar administrators. So you can look at your entire backup environment, physical and virtual, under a single pane of glass. Through this application, you have auto-discovery of virtual machines and groups, and you can monitor and conduct maintenance on your entire backup and restoration operations. In our lab environment here, you can actually see the granular protection status of your virtual machines, whether it's guest, image, none, or even a combination. So let's go ahead and add in data domain and see what we get when we add in data domain systems. Data domain is a highly scalable system that has high-speed deduplication so that you can reduce the amount of backup storage needed by 10 to 30 times. It has network-efficient replication with a throughput of 31 terabytes an hour, and of course, any easy integration points with EMC Backup. When you optimize data domain with DD-Boost software, you can actually distribute part of the deduplication to the Avamar client, which speeds backups by as much as 50%. It also allows Avamar to have control of the data domain replication process. So that's why we like to tout the better together scenario of Avamar with data domain. So let's see how it all works together, and then I'll just wrap it up here. With Avamar and data domain in your VCE Vblock or a converged infrastructure offering, Avamar will basically direct the backup based on workload, either to the Avamar data store or data domain systems. Perhaps if your use case is a remote office, branch office, or desktop laptop, it might make sense to have Avamar sent directly to an Avamar data store. But if you're working with high change rates of data and perhaps databases, it might make sense to send the data across in construct with DD-Boost to your data domain systems. In this case, data domain in the DD990 provides an additional 570 terabytes of capacity, and that's getting qualified with VCE as we speak. Now, Avamar manages the whole backup, restore, replication, maintenance process through the single pane of glass in the Avamar administrator, so you can monitor and manage your complete environment. So I'll come back to you later with a few other segments, but I just wanted to take the time to explain how Avamar and data domain products can work seamlessly within a converged environment such as the VCE Vblock.